set up. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm live. How's it going, everybody? Coming to you from just on the south outskirts of Pittsburgh, Kansas. We're down here in the moderate risk area. We currently under a tornado watch. We also are currently in a polygon for a severe thunderstorm warning. We're monitoring the cells coming up out of the northeast corner of Oklahoma. Moving into southeast Kansas here. We're keeping an eye on things. There's currently several storms popped up around us. We do have tornadoes firing down in Oklahoma at this time. Currently, there is a PDS warned one on the ground observed. So we're kind of monitoring that. Those are all in line to track this way. So just keeping an eye out for things, monitoring the environment. Conditions are going to be favorable for all hazards to take place. That includes large diameter damaging hail, strong damaging winds. We're talking in excess of 60, 70, even 80 miles per hour, and large, violent, long track tornadoes. I'm down here with Team Havoc. We're both, of course, members of the Midwest Meso Project. So I've got my oldest boy, Trent, here with me again. He was with me last chase time, in his 20s, getting a feel for it. I think he was bit by the chase bug, so he's out here once again and doing it a little bigger this time. So we'll see what happens, but we're currently sitting down here facing off to the southwest, kind of watching these cells as they roll in. Just kind of going from there.
If you drive across to the old TA, Mooney's over there working on a truck.
So we'll see how things go. But glad you're with us, and we'll see what the day brings. Clear up by Kansas City there that I was accidentally pulled up. So I'll kind of show you what we're looking at here. That blue dot right there, that's where we're sitting. We're currently with these storms right here. They're moving up. Monitoring these cells coming up towards us. Is a little bit of rotation, as you can see, in these cells. Nothing firing or significant that triggers a tornado warning at this time. Down here, you do have your tornado warning active. You do have your PDS tornado. Those are all tracking this way up into southwest Kansas where we are. Or correction, southeast Kansas. Getting my directions mixed up here. So we're going to play it out, see what happens today. Try to be sure to have all ways of means of getting alerts, staying prepared, weather aware today. I know a lot of schools in this area let out early today. I know in Pittsburgh we came through about 1:30 through downtown area where the schools were, and they were letting kids out. I know Joplin and schools around Joplin did the same thing. So everybody, it's good to see everybody being prepared. It could amount to something, it could amount to nothing, but just the fact that people are taking this serious and being prepared says a lot. This is not something you want to take lightly. All hazards are in play today. So if anybody was paying attention to how things went last night in western Kansas and or central Kansas there, with, I think it was 3 or 4 wedge tornadoes on the ground from cells. You had Grinnell and towns like that getting hit. I mean, it was something. So my heart thoughts and prayers go out to the folks there in Kansas from last night. But that's why we're out here. We're out here to lend a hand, try to keep people aware, report what we see, get warnings out there, keep people informed. That is our whole point, is to keep people safe and protect lives. So again, appreciate y'all being with us tonight, or well, today into tonight. We're going to roll this thing as long as it takes, see how things go. But if you enjoy the stream and want to support the stream, you can do so. Donate via PayPal or Venmo. Both of those at JD Smith WX. All support is appreciated. That helps me continue to do these streams live. Helps with equipment, fuel cost, all the costs associated with doing this, because it's not cheap and it all comes out of pocket. But it's very important. I couldn't think of anything better to do right now than to be out here and try to keep people safe. So if you find value in this and you want to support the stream, again, Venmo or PayPal, JD Smith WX, all support is appreciated. But we'll get back to it. Let's see what happens. There is some lightning coming down in the area now. Seeing some flashes, so we'll kind of get rolling with things. So thanks for tuning in. Do have a couple different things to show today. Do have a side camera view that we can switch from. Kind of trying out a few different things. So we can switch from the in-car to the forward cam. And now we do have a side camera shot, which, let me get the raindrops here, but we do have a side view now. So kind of upgrading equipment a little bit. All this is possible because of your support. So again, I appreciate all of you. Hi, Pam. Thank you for tuning in and checking in with us. So hope you guys stay weather aware up there in northeast Kansas there. I don't think the tornado threat will be as high. I know you guys are under a tornado watch as well up there. I don't think the environment is going to be as primed as it is down here, but still stay weather aware and prepared up around those areas as well. With weather like this, you just never know when the environment's this primed. Just trying to keep watching. They took the severe warning off of that one. Hey, Andy, did you see they dropped the severe thunderstorm warning on that one we were watching down to the south?
Yeah, no fun.
Just have to watch and see what these ones down just south of Tulsa, as they move up this way, see what they end up doing.
Yeah, it's looking like those are going to potentially be our big boys.
Just gonna keep my eyes on the sky. Watch for anything noticeable.
That's what we do, baby.
Although it is cracking me up that 3:11 p.m. and we have street lights on here in the parking lot.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Maybe it's just a psychological thing, but like, it's like a good feeling to me when it's like midday like this and it just goes dark.
Yeah, it definitely adds up to the like eerie vibes of it when it gets dark enough that they kick on the lights.
Oh yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching there.
They did take the PDS off of that one west of McAllister.
Copy that. Don't want my cam to get wet. These push out of here, it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a clearing that can potentially lead to the reinvigorating the environment.
For sure.
Yeah, I think you guys will end up getting a break. Looks like it'll kind of peter out for a little bit, and then it's going to cook right on.
I mean, I'm still showing we're sitting at 77 degrees even with this bit of rain coming down, so.
Echo tops on that one down by Holdenville are nearly getting up to 60,000 feet. It's a pretty good storm.
Just dropped a severe thunderstorm warning for us. It ought to get out here pretty quickly.
Yeah, I just saw that. I think we're going to get our clearing, that's for sure. Look at that. You can see the skyline to the west. A little bit of blue sky.
If you guys are bored, you can watch Freddie McKinney up in Aurora, Bradshaw area in Nebraska. Pretty cool cloud structure up there.
I was just watching this stuff a second ago. It did look pretty cool.
So this is kind of how it goes. Storm chasing requires a lot of patience. But so far, I mean, it's showing kind of what was talked about. There's going to be some modes. We'll have this first wave come through. Hopefully, we get a little break in here. It's going to reinvigorate the environment. We're going to see another mode or a second wave come through the area as well. That potentially is going to be more stronger or stronger storms coming through. It's pretty heavy rain right now, but definitely clearing to the west, just to the west of us. So a little bit of rain right now, winds. This is the backside of these storms that just came through. Once this clears out, should start to see the environment really prime. Rain kind of short-lived there, but we do definitely have a clearing to the west, so that's going to lead for the potential for this environment to really become primed, so that anything that moves into this is going to move into a more unstable environment. Of course, we still have that jet to push through here a little bit later on. It's really going to cause things to fire. So if you're tuning in with me while we're just sitting here kind of watching the rainfall and waiting for it to clear out, if you're in the chat, you want to message where you're watching from.
looking to the southwest. You see what I'm seeing?
Which cell mark are you talking about?
Eyes to the sky, buddy. We got sunshine coming.
Oh yeah, I was just talking on my stream about the we're getting that clearing that was talked about. Should allow for the heating to increase and really prime the environment if we get a decent break. Increase that instability. We still got that jet to push through this evening.
For sure.
Matt, you'll have to turn around, come back to the front, and go in the front entrance because the backside's cut off from us.
Trying to improve the view a little bit, but yeah, as you can see to the southwest here, I mean, we're getting clearing back here. This is going to allow for that heating to occur, really start to prime the environment for severe weather. Depending on how much time we have as a break, determines how much the environment can bounce back, reinvigorate ahead of that jet stream coming in to allow cells to pop ahead of that dry line and really get going and taking off, increasing that severe potential. So that's kind of what we're waiting to see. I think this was that first mode that passed through, so we're just going to play it from here and see what happens. There we go. Hey Pam, well tell Sammy happy 8th graduation. It's hard to believe. They grow up quick.
He's out.
He worked last night though, so he ain't been asleep.
Did you see that dude pull up? We literally hit our live stream.
Oh yeah.
Like we hit go.
Hold on. Let's see if I can shut that one. Turn that one on. Oh.
Start heating up. These cells coming from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's I'm keeping an eye on that stuff down by Tulsa because as you guys can see on my stream, I've got Andy and Jeff here with Team Havoc, so they're down here with me. Like I said, both of us representing the Midwest Meso Project, so we're just kind of waiting it out and see now that the we're getting a break. We're going to see how much the clouds clear and go from there. So let me switch back to
see
the
that
cam.
one lightning strike over there?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm going to move this.
Pretty good.
Hey, I'm going to step out and then go pee, but we're still streaming.
Tornado, wake up!
Wake up!
Yeah, if we could get that warm air, sunshine, and then have that one come
Car's
on.
running.
Yeah.
Just waiting it out. Did you get your little cat nap in? Hopefully you wake back up. Well, hopefully this clears up more. I keep getting the error, but it shows like I'm good. So I don't know. Did adjust my cameras a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it still shows that we're popping, so I don't know, these errors sometimes really throw me off. Yeah, see, it still shows that we're live.
Well, it's the studio then.
I mean, it's holding good. I just don't know why it does that when it's like, apparently, I've got a fairly good signal, I think. Let's see. Dropped frames. Let me see if I can adjust.
All right, good.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me I killed my stream. Oh, okay. Did I really? No, there's my chat. I just gotta wait for this to pop back up. What the heck? Just keep showing drops for... Ah, what the heck? Not connected. What? The studio thing is what throws me off. Did it kick my stream? What's that say? Your making bit rate is 6800. I don't know about all that. I'm afraid I would have too much of a drop. I mean, that shows green there. I don't know. Try and adjust. This is what we want to see. Blue sky. Yeah, see, that's holding pretty good. So sometimes I wonder when it warns like that, you know? I mean, it's still... I don't know. I'm afraid if I run it up too much, then it's going to be...
It'll crash things if you do.
Crash things, yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it for now.
I mean, I might... I don't know. Thought I had it on... Damn it. I think it went ahead and reset it, though. I just have to double check my stream and make sure that it's coming, because it was saying excellent, so... Ooh. Come on. Yeah, let's see now. Trying to figure out a little technical difficulties having at the moment. I just want to make sure I'm not going to drop out of my stream here for you guys. That's good that you have the weather radio, though. That's definitely very, very important, especially today. They will experience buffering. I hate to keep shifting my stuff, but I don't want to, you know. I'm afraid if I put it too low, it might really throw things off, you know. There it goes again. But that looks like it's holding better. We'll see what it does, I guess. But then it says not receiving.
I wouldn't bother with it. It's just the stupid studio.
But I mean, it's holding. I just don't want it to drop my string, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I'd be worried of. But I mean, as long as it keeps the stream up. I mean, it's keeping it on there, so we'll go with it. See what happens. Hopefully I don't lose it. I just worry that it'll drop my stream. You know what I mean? Blue sky. Now if these rain will just drop out, it'll yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. It shows good connection. I'm gonna leave that, minimize that, just so I know. But yeah, we can get a little bit of heating here to occur. I'm gonna look at the maps here a little bit, just kind of see what we got to the south of us. But I kind of joke how the chasing is a lot like fishing. You got to have a lot of patience. You try to pick the good spots, and sometimes you have to move and adjust till you get those good bites or those good hits. So it's a lot like that. That's kind of what we're doing right now, is just kind of waiting it out, see what happens. Kind of watching these storms coming up from the Tulsa area. Do still have currently 3 active tornadoes, or tornado warnings. One was an extension down in Oklahoma, so technically 2. And then you've got one at the Texas-Oklahoma line right now. The thoughts are that the cloud cover here clears out, the environment starts to warm up, increases that instability, and things start to go a little haywire. That's kind of the thought process behind this. So we'll just see what happens here. That in mind that's my monitor there. So, there we go. All right. Yeah, if you have your weather radios and everything, keep those handy. Stay in tune with those weather radios. You definitely want to have a way of getting your warnings, getting your alerts especially with a day like today, with the environment being the way that it is. You want to be safe, you want to have a plan. So feels like it's getting warmer out. Temperature hasn't changed yet, but it just feels like, I mean, look to the, if these clouds could just break. There we go. I see some sunshine shining down on me. Sun's trying to break through. That's what we need. We get that break in the environment, be a good time to eat while we're sitting here. Got some little cells little rogue cells trying to pop up here. There's one just to the west here, one past Shatopa, however you say that. But just, yeah, waiting it out. Just a little bit of rain over top of us, but after this, things are just going to heat up. I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll let you manage the stream here. Just hopefully it doesn't drop out. Down there says we're green and good, so I will be back. Bye. Feel the warmth of that sun. that's cold. Oh. Nope. Data. Oh, it did drop. There we go. All right. All right, guys. So right now there's not a whole lot happening. We are keeping an eye on the storms to the southwest of us down around Tulsa currently right now. Waiting for those to kind of move up towards our area. We're kind of in the clear as far as storms go at the moment. I'll show you here on radar kind of what we're looking at here. Yeah, let me get a... Let me zoom out here a little bit. There, whoop. Woo. So we're keeping an eye on these storms down here in Tulsa. Like I said, the blue dots up here where we're at. We've got all this opening here of dead air, dead time, waiting on these cells, seeing what they're going to do, how they're going to track up towards us. Everything that went through our area is already up here, kind of that first wave. We're going to watch these cells down to the southwest, see what they do, and go from there. I believe instead of keeping you on watching dead air, dead space, for the time being, I think we're going to go ahead and cut this stream. And we will go live again here in a little bit. Once things start to fire again, more storms move into our area, or we start to target things a little bit more. But right now we're kind of at a standstill as far as storms moving into the area. So instead of having you trying to tune in, tune back, forth, things like that, I think we'll go ahead and we'll cut this stream. I will post on my social media as soon as we start to go live again. Like I said, my hopes are when storms start firing, we'll get live again. So just watch for that notification. Click that bell icon on my YouTube channel. That'll give you notifications of when I go live. But I will get it out on Facebook as well. So just stay tuned. We'll be back with you here a little bit later. I think we're going to take the time with this little break to get a bite to eat, and then go from there. But we'll definitely keep an eye on things and see what happens. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you tune in a little bit later when we go live again. So we'll see you soon.